Let's talk about Nene Leakes, y'all. It looks like the queen of drama and shade from the Real Housewives of Atlanta is ready to take on something new. And this time, she's stepping into the world of YouTube with her very own talk show. Yes, you heard it right. Nene Leakes is launching her own talk show, and it's set to drop on YouTube. The show is set to bring us all the tea, behind-the-scenes gossip, and exclusive interviews with the people we've all been dying to hear. From her first guest, none other than the ever-so-controversial Carlos King, who is no stranger to stirring the pot himself. Nene has been a staple in the reality TV world for years, especially as a central figure on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Her fiery personality, sharp wit, and no-holds-barred approach to drama have kept her in the spotlight long after her time on the show. But now, she's bringing that same energy to her very own platform. And I, for one, am here for it. Her new show is set to be a weekly event, and while she's still co-hosting her existing YouTube show, this new one is all about Nene, solo. With 195,000 subscribers already under her belt, the Nene Leakes YouTube channel is already off to a solid start. But you can bet that with a talk show of her own, the numbers are going to grow fast. She's got a loyal following, and with a mix of juicy interviews and candid moments, it's sure to attract even more viewers. One of the things that has people talking is the guest list. Nene's first guest is Carlos King, who has his own reputation for spilling tea and causing drama. He was recently seen crying over the premiere of The Real Housewives of Atlanta Sweet 16, so I'm sure their conversation is going to be full of juicy insights into the Bravo world. It's interesting to note that both Nene and Tamar Braxton had Carlos as their first guest on their respective shows. I don't know about you, but that feels like more than a coincidence. Carlos King definitely knows how to make things interesting, so I'm curious to see what they'll discuss when the cameras are rolling. Next up, Nene is bringing in Atlien, another well-known figure in the reality TV world. She's got all the gossip on the Real Housewives franchise, and her appearance is sure to bring even more attention to Nene's new show. It's clear that Nene has big plans for her YouTube channel, and with the addition of these big-name guests, it's safe to say that the tea is about to be spilled in a major way. Now, let's talk about what this show will actually look like. Will it be a deep dive into the lives of the housewives? Is Nene going to be talking about her own time on the Real Housewives of Atlanta? Will we get to hear her honest opinions on Portia, Kenya, or even her former friendships on the show? Based on the sneak peeks and previews, it looks like we'll be getting a lot of personal insight into Nene's relationships, including her thoughts on her current relationship with Portia. We already know that Nene has a complicated history with Portia, and it's safe to say that things aren't exactly sisterly right now, so it'll be interesting to see if Nene opens up about that dynamic on her show. As for the format, it sounds like Nene's show will be centered around interviews. Whether she's bringing on her former co-stars from The Real Housewives of Atlanta or other celebrities she's worked with over the years, it's clear that Nene is ready to have candid conversations. I wouldn't be surprised if she spends some time discussing her personal life too, because you know we all want to hear about what's really going on behind the scenes. One of the most intriguing things about Nene's new venture is that it's on YouTube. In a way, it feels like a perfect platform for her. YouTube allows Nene to have full creative control over her content. She doesn't have to answer to anyone but herself, which means she can say exactly what's on her mind without the constraints of network television. We all know Nene is no stranger to controversy, and on YouTube she has the freedom to express herself without worrying about ratings or censorship. It's a space where she can connect with her audience on a more personal level, and I'm sure she'll take full advantage of that. But let's talk about what this means for Nene's career. She's been a reality TV icon for years, but we all know how quickly things can change in that world. After her departure from The Real Housewives of Atlanta, Nene's career has had some ups and downs, but this new show could be a major step in the right direction. It's clear that she's still relevant in the world of reality TV, and by branching out into YouTube, she's tapping into a whole new audience. YouTube is where a lot of stars are being made these days, and Nene already has the personality and fan base to make it work. Of course, there's always a risk when starting something new. Nene's fans are loyal, but there's no guarantee that this new venture will be a success. She's got to prove that she can deliver week after week and keep people engaged. But if anyone can do it, it's Nene Leakes. She's been entertaining us for years, and this is just another chapter in her ongoing journey. I also have to wonder how this new talk show will affect the dynamics in the Real Housewives world. Nene has always been at the center of the drama on RHOA, and now that she's doing her own thing, will she continue to throw shade at her former co-stars? Will we get more behind-the-scenes tea from her time on the show? I'm sure many of her fans are hoping for just that. As for the future of the show, Nene has already teased that there will be plenty of other guests lined up, so we can expect even more drama and inside info as time goes on. Whether she's interviewing other housewives, celebrities, or just talking about her own life, it looks like Nene's YouTube show is going to be a wild ride. So what do you think? Will you be tuning in to Nene's new talk show? Are you excited? To hear what she has to say about the Real Housewives of Atlanta and the other stars in the Bravo universe, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to stay up to date on all things Nene Leakes and reality TV drama. Talk to you soon.